Hi, I'm back. I'm going to talk more about bath bombs, because bath bombs are awesome. Where I left off, I think the last one I showed you was Kiss Me Klimt. I'm going to keep showing you a couple more retro ones since I pulled them out all in a row. This is an odd-shaped one. This is called Loverly. Wouldn't it be lovely? It's shaped as a flower, and a bunch of bath bomb dust just fell on my keyboard. Awesome. Okay. Crisis averted. So, you get what it looks like. It's shaped as a flower, smells like a flower. It is nice. Kind of like Angel's Delight. Not much else to say about it. I've used this one before. I wouldn't highly recommend it. Kind of loses its scent very quickly. One of those guys that just dissolves, and by the end of it, it's just like, oh, did I put something in my bath? I don't remember. Now, this guy is one of my favorites. This is one of the balms that I feel actually really makes a difference in your skin when you get out. This is Butterball. And it's a smaller one than the others, but it packs a punch. Don't be discouraged by the size and think you're not getting your money's worth. This guy is full with cocoa butter bits, and it's really neat when you put it in the bath. As it dissolves, the little bits of cocoa butter kind of float free out of it and dissolve into like little oil capsules. It almost looks like the melted butter. And what I love to do when I use this is, as it's dissolving, I'll kind of skim my hand along the surface of the water where all the cocoa butters and shea butters are kind of floating, and I kind of do one of these, and I get it all on my skin, and it gets a little greasy, and it feels greasy, but you're not going to be greasy when you get out, I swear, because that's just like putting it right there. But once you lay in the tub for a little and you wash yourself and everything, you're not going to get out like a grease ball. You're just going to be soft, and you may not even need moisturizer after your bath, which is really good. And this one has a nice vanilla scent. It's very mild. I don't notice much scent-wise with this one in the bath. But like I said, I just really like it for its moisturizing properties. Alright, now this guy was not out for very long. A lot of people were complaining about this one. I don't mind it, but if you want to go by other people, a lot of people thought it smelled like a funeral. I don't know how they get funeral, but I guess people thought that maybe it had kind of a mix of funeral flowers and old lady perfume. That's what I've been reading. Although I don't know what makes funeral flowers smell any different than other flowers, so I like it. I don't have a problem with it. It's called White Wedding. It came out springtime, I think, maybe a little before, but it's already been discontinued. But you could still get it. I think it's still available on the website. It's got little rice paper hearts in it throughout, like confetti, kind of. There it is. All it just looks like right now is just little bits of color, but they're little hearts. It's the same kind of thing they have in the Sex Bomb, the little rose rice paper flower. A lot of people get turned off by the rice paper, which is another reason why this might not have sold so well, because a lot of people think that once it gets wet and kind of sits in your water, it kind of turns into this disgusting, slimy blob of a just kind of floating around your tub, and people don't like that. So yeah, not a big seller. I guess I could see why, but I like everything Luscious makes pretty much. All right, this is the Sicilian. I'm still going through my retro ones here. The Sicilian Balm, and this one has orange oil in it. It really just smells like a real orange, not a scent of orange. Just you smell it, it smells like an orange. It's got bits of orange peel in it, I believe. It's got mandarin oil in there, marigold petals, neroli oil, and bergamot. So it's a nice citrus balm. If you like citrus scents, get this one on the retro line. And then here we have honey lumps. I really like this one. This balm, similar to Butterball in the sense that it has little bits in it, but instead of cocoa butter, it's bits of honey, which is really neat. This is what it looks like. You can see the little brown spots. They don't look very attractive. I mean, it's not a very pretty balm, but once you get it into the water, this one's really neat because as it dissolves, the little bits of honey come out and they melt down just like the cocoa butter and the Butterball does. And again, I like to do the whole surface of the water, rub it all over my skin. It feels nice and soft. And this has got a really nice scent to it. It smells very realistic of honey. But there's, what else is in here? Tangerine. Definitely, I can smell that. It's got tangerine oil. And myrrh. It's really nice. I like it. Alright, now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you my all-time favorite bath bomb. Now, just because it's my favorite doesn't mean you'll like it, because I've heard a lot of people don't like it because of the fact that it is full, chock full of glitter. I love glitter. I love anything that sparkles, anything. And therefore, this is my favorite. This is called Fairy Jasmine. And when it's dry, it looks very harmless, just a pink balm, nothing too crazy. Once you get it in the bath, it just explodes with like golden iridescent glitter, and it's so much glitter in here. Like, my tub is covered in glitter for like the next 3 baths. I love it. I just love it. I want glitter everywhere. So yeah. That's one thing I've heard people complain about, is there's just too much glitter in here. It gets all over the place, all over my house, and I don't care. I love sparkle, so I love it. And it's got one of my favorite scents in it. It's a jasmine scent, jasmine and vetiver, and ylang-ylang. And they use the same scent in the Turbo Bubble Bar and the Silky Underwear dusting powder, which is probably the item of the out of the 3 that people are most familiar with, because I know Silky Underwear is a really good seller. So that's a lovely scent. Love that. Love it. Oh, I showed you that one. How are we doing on time here? Good enough time to show you this one real quick. This is Avo Bath. Been around for a long time. It's a bestseller. And as you could probably tell from the name, it's got avocado in it. And I've seen pictures of guys like actually mashing up real avocados in the factory to make these. So I think that's really neat that, you know, one of the things that sets Lush apart from everybody else is that they really use like real ingredients that you could eat. I've heard the factory looks like a giant kitchen with fridges labeled vegetables and fruits and berries, and it's just, there's something about knowing that you're using products that come from things that grow from the earth. It's just really comforting to know that you're using all natural ingredients. So this is a moisturizing balm. The avocado is really good for softening skin again. And there's a little bit of a luster in here, a little bit of glitter. I don't think there's very much, though. And this has got a lemongrass scent to it, so it's pretty much all I can smell is lemongrass. Okay, so I'm going to move on here to part 3 in my next video. Alright, so stay with me.